All right, so field is set. Dustin Burkhardt Polson are not with us, and Danny Mathis had to get pushed to the back as well. So there's going to be 6 cars here for this first ASCS Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series heat race of the 2021 season. As the field comes to life down the back straightaway, Randy Nelson has the race leads. Josh Shipley trying to turn his luck around, decided to change up the car color. Complete 180 to what we're used to seeing the number 2 of Shipley have there, the Prez. Right now in that second spot, trying to reel in Randy Nelson. Those 2 drivers, they've broken away from third place, running in the number 10 of Eugene Thomas as Shipley tries to diamond off turn number 4. He'll make it a side-by-side battle now with Nelson. Into turn number 1 they go. Shipley down low, Nelson up top. Give the advantage to Shipley off of 2. He'll try to drive away as Eugene Thomas about lost it off of turn number 2. He gets it pointed back in the right direction. They go side-by-side. Jonas Reynolds and Aaron Jones for the 4th spot. That battle, though, short-lived as Jonas Reynolds will take over the 4th position away from Aaron Jones. Jones tries to fight back on the inside through turns 1 and 2. Can't quite do it. Here comes DeGatton now. DeGatton and that 39T. First time seeing that driver in 39T out here at Arizona Speedway and in the ASCS Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series. But Troy DeGatton out of Wickenburg, Arizona, moves into the 5th spot. Has his sights set now on 4, trying to take that away from Jonas Reynolds. And just ahead of Jonas Reynolds, the driver who's been clicking off some good laps here the last couple times by is the 10 of Eugene Thomas. And just as I said, that lost a little bit of momentum there to Randy Nelson. And Nelson now yards him down the back straightaway off of 2. Out front, still going to be Josh Shipley showing the way. That last time by for, or this time by for Shipley. Clicks off a lap time of 16.380 to a 6.36. So Josh Shipley runs some very impressive laps right now at Arizona Speedway as the white flag flies for the Prez. He'll lead the field off at turn number 2, down the back straightaway one final time. Through turns 3 and 4, Josh Shipley trying to turn it around here in 2021. It starts off good with a heat race win over Randy Nelson, Eugene Thomas, Jonas Reynolds, and Troy DeGatton. Anyways, here we go. AJ Hernandez, Patrick Kropp, your front row. Stevie Sussex had some issues during the hot laps, not out here for the heat race. So try to catch you up and get a word on what's going on there as the green flag will fly. We're underway. As field comes to life down the back straightaway, Patrick Kropp, driver of Pearl City, Hawaii, leads him into turn number 3. Had a little bit of a wiggle right there, bouncing down through turns 3 and 4. Will hang on to the race lead, though, as AJ Hernandez in that second spot pulls right up to the tail. Take contact made. Hernandez and Kropp. Kropp drives away. Hernandez, can he stay in the gas? No, he'll hit the tire. Sean Deskins goes around the number 20 as well, so yellow flag out here on lap number 2. And your race leader is Brian Ledbetter in the 7-0. Patrick Kropp out of Pearl City, Hawaii. Got a little squirrely there on that opening lap and a half. He'll lead him back around to the green flag in turn number 1. Wasting no time as Brian Ledbetter. He pulls up side by side. Those two might have made contact. Kropp, though, with a strong run off the backside of turn or the top side of turn number 2. Hang on to your race lead. Now it's going to be Pete Yurkovich flexing his muscle. Top 3 drivers in your screen off of turn number 4. Kropp will continue to show the way right now going into turn number 1. Yurkovich will sneak around the outside of Brian Ledbetter. He now moves in that second position, trying to reel in the tail, taking up the 3K of Kropp. Kropp continues to hang onto the race lead, trying to get that car underneath him. Had a really good run that time through turns 3 and 4 using that middle line. So he does here going into turn number 1. Once again, he's going to use that middle groove. Is the 3K of Kropp as Yurkovich trying to follow the tire tracks. Got a little loose off turn number 2. Fell back to the clutches of the 70 of Ledbetter. Ledbetter couldn't do anything with him, though, down the back straightaway as Sean Deskins. He lit the wick on his car, that number 20. He is looking to come around the outside of Ledbetter as Ledbetter actually drops his nose down the inside of Yurkovich. 4 drivers getting ready to duke it out here for the top spot in this heat race. And it is right now being led by Kropp. Ledbetter moves back around the inside of Pete Yurkovich. He's going to look to the inside of Kropp now as here comes Deskins down the inside of the 3 of Yurkovich. Off at turn number 2, Yurkovich hangs onto that position as Ledbetter drops it down the inside of Kropp into turn number 3. Deskins gets around Yurkovich, and here comes Ledbetter battling Kropp for the top spot. Kropp got a little squirrely going into turn number 1. That hands the race lead over to Brian Ledbetter. and that's 70-0, and he will drive away from the 3K of Krob. Krob trying to keep that thing down on the bottom side of the racetrack, keep all the wheels playing it down on the ground. Couldn't quite do it as Deskins sneaks past Krob as well. So Deskins moving to that second position after being involved in that lap 2 spin out. He takes over the second spot as we got just a few more corners left for the 70 of Brian Ledbetter, who bobbled big time going into turn number 3. He'll win this heat race over Deskins. Jurkovic and Hernandez as Patrick Krob with an issue at the apex of 3 and 4. About took her off the racetrack, but does stay on for a 5th place finish.